with Tyson Fury, it went a bit... it didn't go as we all expected, but...
Danny Gathon here for Pro Boxing Fans. We're in Telford. It's my first time in Telford.
No black eye this time.
No black eye this time, you remembered. And it's your first time in Telford. Sam Jones, glad to be here. Here for Dan Tired. Hope to make it 3-0 on Friday night. Looking forward to it, I'm sure.
Yeah, really. I've never been to Telford before, so I'm looking forward to my first fight night in Telford. And listen, I'm really excited about Dan Toward. There's two live fights. There's the Sam Eggington against Abbas fight, and Dan Toward's fight is the two live broadcast fights. Really looking forward to it. Dan's going to steal the show.
For the people who don't know, tell us a bit about Dan. As I say, he's had 2 professional fights so far, only 22 years of age. I was just looking at his box right there, some good wins in the amateurs. What are you hoping to see from him Friday night, and what sort of progression can people expect for Dan this year?
Dan's already a class act, right? But he's moved to Dave Colwell. He's slowing things down just a little bit. He's thinking a bit more about his work. I'm expecting a standout performance from him on Friday, honestly.
I overheard you say in an interview there that you're hoping for a stoppage, you're expecting a stoppage.
Yeah, I've made no secret to that. It's the entertainment business, and Dan's levels above these people he's fighting, but he has to also show it, and he has been doing it. So looking forward to it.
We do look forward to it. Sam, got to talk about last week, the Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall press tour. Now that we're a week on, the blood pressure's maybe just reset a bit. How do you reflect on that week? You stole the show a bit.
No, it's good. Listen, it's not about me stealing the show. It's a great. If I can do anything to help push the show, I did it. But the boys, the story between the two boys is what sold the show. The controversy in the first fight, the fact they don't like each other. It's a great all-British fight, and it's what British boxing needs right now, and I'm very, very privileged to play a small part in it.
You mentioned the part you played in it, I think particularly up in Edinburgh, where you were public enemy number 1. I read a piece in the Boxing News there where they didn't name you directly, but they said, we think, the managers should just leave this to the fighters. What do you say to comments?
Boxing News? Which one? Who's that?
I think it was Matt Christie who wrote the piece.
Matt Christie for Boxing News said what managers need to what?
Leave the promotion to the fighters and
listen, that's everyone's opinion. If I'm sat at a press conference table and I'm asked a question or I'm asked, that's just me. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. If it's not, I don't know. Whatever Matt Christie's up to him. It's his opinion. Everyone's entitled to one.
Well, there certainly is excitement for this fight. I think there were some concerns that maybe too much time has passed and that public interest has been lost. But given how quickly the tickets sold for Leeds, feels like one of the biggest domestic clashes to take place in a long time.
This is what I mean. It's a fantastic fight. Really looking forward to it. And the ticket sales reflect the fight. They sold in minutes, so we've all got to be just happy this fight's taking place, because a lot of the big fights are going to Saudi Arabia nowadays. We've got a big one on the 27th of April in Leeds.
Touch on those big fights in Saudi Arabia while I've got you. Just want to quickly get your thoughts on next week. Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou. I'm sure you've been asked about it before, but I've not caught up with you on it. What way do you see this fight? A lot of people view it. Feels like there's a split. Some people see it as like a cash grab, bit of an easy touch for AJ.
It's going to be a huge event. The promo is one of the best things I've ever seen, but I expect Anthony Joshua to win. Just as I did with Tyson Fury, it went a bit... it didn't go as we all expected, but I think AJ will look very, very good.
I've seen Eddie talking about it, and he said it'll be the first time Anthony's faced someone who'll probably outsize him. Do you think that could play a factor, maybe psychologically, with AJ? I know his mentality. We're breaking the truth now, sir.
I expect sparkling reports.
Do you think the fact AJ is in there for the first time with someone AJ is in there with someone for the first time who could be bigger than him physically, could that play a part?
It's not could be, he is. He's massive, isn't he, Ngannou? He's a unit. But I just think I think AJ will break him up, and I think he'll stop him.
Sam Jones, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for giving us a bit of your time. Enjoy the rest of the fight week in Telford. I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you. I've seen you.